Tales from the Mick, episode 27. Charlie's on the move today. And I'm at home before I go to work, wondering why the fuck DayZ is still $49.99. That's pretty fucking bananas. The game's been out for what, like fucking 8 years at this point?
I think. Are they still working on it? Still in alpha?
I have no idea. I mean, it's been out for forever, but every time I go to like check how much they want for it, because I'm not paying $50 for it at this point.
Yeah, unless it's a completed game, it's not worth it to me. I'll have just as much, if not more, fun with 7 Days to Die.
It's just bizarre to me that they fucking want that much still. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little nuts. Because, did you play World War Z with us? I'm pretty sure you did.
I did not.
It's kind of like the Left 4 Dead style gameplay, but a little bit different. Which they also have the Back 4 Blood, but it's like a deck builder now.
Yeah, no, I did not play that. I did play Back 4 Blood shortly, and then I played.
They did change it to where you get the whole deck now at the start, rather than earn a card every level or so.
Right.
Which made it a lot more playable. I just like the fact that they implemented a melee system into a shooter game.
For sure. Yeah, I don't really want to go to work today, but I'm only 2 to 9, and then I do not work tomorrow, which is nice. And I don't think Ivana has to be there early tomorrow. And even if they do, it wakes me up early so I can start streaming early.
Yeah. Tomorrow I got D&D at 6 o'clock. I work early in the morning, but I should be off around 12 to 1 o'clock. So between like 12 and 6, I might have some free time.
Oh, you got D&D tomorrow?
Yeah, every other Friday. At least I think today's Thursday, right?
Yep. And then Saturday I work, but I don't work until I think 8:30. I'm gonna double check that, but
unless I get roped into some family stuff, I might be free Saturday.
I work at 8:30 to 4 a.m. And then Sunday I'm free too. So I'm free Friday and I'm free Sunday. And then Saturday I don't gotta work until 8:30. So not too bad.
Yeah. Well, at least you'll be able to catch up on some sleep.
Well, that and they're figuring out my schedule a little bit more now. We're thinking that I'm gonna be starting to be off on every Sunday, Tuesday, and I think I'm gonna alternate Wednesdays and Mondays. So one of those I'll probably be off, and if I work one, I'm not on the other.
Gotcha. Well, at least it's consistent. That'll be nice.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I want something that's kind of consistent on a week to week. I don't want to have a revolving schedule the way that I have for the last little bit. But they've lost a couple people now, and my schedule's a little bit more cemented, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Well, definitely now we have to worry about fighting for hours. Would be nice too. My last week I didn't have very many hours. This week I got a decent amount lined up. I think when I get back to the warehouse, we gotta run a couple trucks to the shop, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna do. We'll see.
How long are you there today?
From anytime between 12 and 5. Depends on what I'm needed for and how close they are to be done. They're probably going to be done when I get back. But you never know. Sometimes Sean, he does works really fast. Sometimes you can't get him to move worth anything. Yeah, some days he kills it, some days he don't. But I definitely like those new perks I got set up. That inner strength is really helping out. I think it makes a pretty decent replacement for that resilient perk. Not resilient, but that perk guys run Resurgence or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Resurgence quickly took us all by storm. Connor was running it originally and had been for a long time, and then I started using it because I liked how quick the heal was, and then after I started using it, Will started using it, and now I got Will using it and Ivana using it, and I mean...
It's a great perk, I just can't see it taking a perk slot. I guess
until you run it, you won't. But the moment you run it and you see how fast it puts you right back in the game, I almost wouldn't run it if I were you, because once you start running it, you're not going to want to slot it out.
It could be useful for like a self-heal. I could see it being good for self-heal builds too. Like I can unhook myself, heal myself, and then get going.
It just significantly speeds the game up. Whereas, like, you know, because here's the thing. What's the likelihood that you don't get hooked? You're probably going to get hooked at some point in the game.
At least once a game.
At least. Right. You're probably going to get hooked. Even if you weren't necessarily, like, hooked because you just got hooked. If you're just taking a hook for somebody, being able to drop and bing, like fucking be done healing is so nice. It gets you back in the game so fast that, like I said, if you start using it, I doubt you'll want to stop.
Yeah. I've been looking at a lot of different setups on it, like with the broken thing. That basement perk, if I run that one, I think I want to run it with auras so I can see where the killer's at. The less of my chance of getting caught.
Yeah.
That's one of those things to where I'm gonna try it. I definitely like playing around totems. A lot of us don't really fuck with totems, so it's a good balance. Like Connor will go looking for him, but that's just him to like, I'm tired of this hex rune, let's deal with it. I definitely got a good balance on the team. I just need to get a little bit better at running. My problem is I run in too many straight lines. I need to use objects better.
I'm a firm believer in you run perks that, like if you're not a great runner, run runner perks. Like I don't need to run Gen Rush perks. I know where to find gens. I don't even need Deja Vu anymore. Like I know where they're fucking at. I give Iv aura perks just for the awareness of like finding the shit. You know what I mean? But
yeah. We have to find a way to shut off a couple things as well. If you said the headset was too much auditory information, have you tried muting select information?
it's not that. I'm telling you, this is an uphill battle. It's never gonna happen. Never.
This is good.
It's the autism. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's just never gonna happen.
Yep.
I've tried. She's had headsets on. Even if I dialed it in all perfectly, it's too many sounds. It's too many voices. People are talking. Shit's happening within the game. The background noises, the ambiance music. It's all overwhelming. She's gonna get one game in and throw her fucking headset.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing is that unfortunately we can't like type on the chat to communicate. That'd be nice at least. But...
Well, that's why a lot of the time, she's our sacrificial lamb because fucking she doesn't run a headset, so you can't really communicate. And I'm not playing telephone the whole game. Like I'll tell certain things, like key things, like other exit or fucking stay there or go down and shit like that. Like I'll do that, but like I'm not gonna fucking be like, you know, as
you can't
somebody's
everything.
No, because it's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, because the totem, like it was like with the other time, I need to finish that totem. It got rid of a hex totem. It made it to where she could heal me 100% faster, and that was necessary information. But not everything is really.
Yeah, they just don't like. It's their processing disorder. So like trying to like get them, it's like trying to hear everybody in a classroom. Like if you had a classroom full of like 30 people and they all start talking at once and then you put that in a headset, that's the amount of overwhelm it is for her. To where it's counterintuitive to do that. You're better off leaving her off headset than making her put that on. Because you put that on her, she's going to fuck up way more than just leaving it off. I know it sounds wild, but it is. Because it's going to be too much screaming, too much background noise, people talking over each other. Whereas we can gauge it, she cannot. It's just too much for her. And then she'll spiral, and then it's going to put her in a bad mood, and then fucking, I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's just not. So that's why I have her run aura perks, so that way she knows where we're at. Me and her have had conversations about fucking, you know, when she's tailed, you know, like, get the fuck away from everybody. You know, like, don't run two people. That's why I make her run Bond. Because, like, otherwise, she's going to be unaware of where people are and stuff, and then she'll lead them right to them. Whereas if she runs Bond, she can at least see where people are. She'll be like, cool, you're not here, I'm going there.
It's just one of the things to work on it. I'll look around at a couple other perks that might help out, too, with that kind of thing. There might be a replacement. There's that 1 or 2 that I'm gonna go through. As the Bond is a good one to find those things. Most people, it's like Bond, they... Which I do like Prove Thyself, but you have to be like a part of a whole team to make that worth it. Because chances are, if it's people are gonna fuck off immediately.
Right.
I don't know. I like messing with weird perk combos and things that work together. Like, I got a really funny smash hit build that I think you personally would like. It's even more rude with 2 people. Because if you run, there's power of 2 when one person when either you get healed or heal a person, you get extra movement speed as long as that person's near you. It's pretty fucked. And then you run that with smash hit, and there's another perk that one person run vigil, the other one run I can't remember the other ones. It's you could see each other's aura when one person gets healed, one person doesn't. And then after that, you can run Lithe or Sprint Burst. Sprint Burst is better for the build. At that point, you let it cool down to 99, you run the whole time, and then when you're done, you stop running for a second and immediately proc Sprint Burst. For 2 people, it's insanely powerful. But you have to be good at running, and the minute one of you gets hit, it stops the speed. And then you gotta stun the killer with a pallet again to get it.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more comfortable running.
You like that stun grenade thing, and it's a good one for sure.
Yeah, it's not always the most helpful, but the times it is, it can really fucking help.
Yeah, it's just the kind of things where we just need to try different perks, see what works with it, and then go from there. Because I really like red herring. Do you know what red herring does?
Yeah, it like makes an exploding sound at another generator.
Yeah, you repair a generator for just touching it.
Yeah.
And as soon as you hop on it, and if you hop off of it, and if you hop into any locker, it'll make that generator pretend it's exploding.
Yeah.
And that's I like that one a lot. I want to start using more locker perks just to test them out. Because if it's like you, like Will, he's stubborn as fuck. I doubt he'll want to work with something like that. But you and Connor will.
I said
I don't want to
try
play.
it, yeah.
When I said I don't want to play with a full group, unless it's a full group, he rolled his eyes. That's kind of why I called him out on it the other day.
Right.
I was just like, well, that triggered Will, and then he shut his camera off immediately, and I'm like, oh, I knew he was going to do that. And it was just one of those things to where it wasn't necessary for him to roll his eyes like that. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna piss him off. But
right.
It is what it is. He got over it in like 3 minutes. But.
Right.
I don't know. I don't really enjoy playing the game unless it's with a full group of people I know.
I don't blame you.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about randos usually. They don't give a fuck about me.
I'll tell you this.
Things like that.
Playing without your friends, that's how you get better at running. No doubt. That's what made me so much better. Like, I've come leaps and bounds with running now because I play with randos. Because when you play with randos, you can't count on anybody but yourself. So you basically have to get good at running or die.
Yep, it's a very like practice, so we'll definitely get it. The one habit I think we all need to fix is that we need to stop sending the pick one guy off on hook.
You're cutting out real bad. Hold on.
Really bad habit. Can you think of anything?
You said what? I couldn't hear you. You were cutting out.
Pixar one. Sorry, bad signal. Let me check. Okay, better signal now. I think our one bad habit as a group is we'll send 2 to 3 people to pull one person off a hook.
I think that we just need to like verbalize that.
Yeah.
I think that, and I think that going for somebody too fast, because like going for somebody too fast, you're basically fucking that person by letting them off the hook. It's like, I'd rather you leave me on the hook than you get me off the hook, only to be then smacked again the moment I get off.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just fucking lap around and, like, you know, save me for somebody else to unhook. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather that than be like, Here's your unhook. Now run like hell, because you're about to get knocked if you don't. Because then
which that
that's
is a
2
big
hooks for
problem.
no reason. You know what I mean?
Which that is a problem too.
It's one
You go
thing
through
end
the-
game if it was like just you and me, you know what I mean? And like, it's, you know, Charlie, this is your one chance. Or Steve, this is your one chance. Run like hell. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing in that situation. It's another when we got a full fucking squad and like dude is following dude to hook to the unhook. You know what I mean?
2 for the price of 1. Yeah, that especially. And then they unhook you. They throw the bills down. That's the part that's unfortunate. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll need to practice and the sending too many people. I can't really think of really anything else. You
Yeah,
got
we
any
just
other
need to
things you think we all need
verbalize.
to work on together.
We just need to verbalize when that's gonna be the thing. When it's gonna be like, you know, this is, you know, so and so's going, then let so and so go. And if they can't, then so and so needs to keep going. And then, you know,
Yeah, not just run in, unhook, and then one of you go dead. At least then, if you go ahead, somebody else can walk in, snag the person.
right.
So yeah, yep, that one's fair. And then
I mean, because it's just giving up an extra hook at that point. You know, and hooks are precious. Every
Yeah.
single hook is precious.
you only. I also found a survivor that lets you pull someone's hook. If you hook once, you can take that and add it to yours. There's a monk on that build. It's like this female monk lady. One of her specialties is that I can literally take one of your hook states. If you're 2 and you're that hook, I can take one away. Now it's my turn. Which I will always I'd probably only run it on like someone's running like a high risk build or something. Like how Connor does sometimes is he'll get like 2 ahead of himself and then he'll be like, oh shit, I forgot to heal, and then go down. Like he did the other day.
Yeah, but that's like even like one of those reasons that like he needs to run Resurgence for that reason alone. Just for the extra.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Which
out of
he
here.
does run it with it. Like he had it on. He had it on. I'm like, hey, I'll heal you. He's like, oh fuck, I was running right towards the guy.
I went down because I was teabagging. Hilarious. I mean, I got jacked from the fucking exit gate. I would have had a 4 out, but I fucking had to just teabag. Teabag for life, I don't give a fuck. Fucking hook watching bitch.
It also knows that Will keeps calling people tunnelers when they're really not. And he's definitely gotten a lot better at running though, so that's good. Happy. Oh. Just a runner.
You're turning into an android.
But oh, bad signal.
It's kind of cleared up now.
All right, is that better?
Yep.
Every time I drive under a bridge, my signal cuts out for like a second.
Mm.
I don't remember. You remember that one time where we would run the Deja Vu together, Resilient, and then we'd run we'd just do double gen rushing?
Yeah, it was like resilience. Well, I used to run no mither with it because it would proc resilience immediately.
Resilient instantly, yeah. But
Which
if
is
you're
nice
down to
dropping
try
in.
that basement perk out with it, it'd be...
I'm not big on basement perks.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's too vulnerable for me.
Sure. That's kind of the problem. It's especially with as many legions as they've had. My problem with it is legions specifically. Because the minute anyone gets hit and they're near me, he knows I'm in that fucking basement.
Yeah.
Might as well just count yourself dead.
Yeah, I don't typically run a basement perk because I don't like having to go down to the basement to get shit. Unless it's a teammate, like fucking, I steer clear of them. I hate even doing gens next to the basement.
Not bad. definitely like to work with the trap.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker literally just got hooked.
I also want to test something.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Say what you're saying.
I'm literally right next to this motherfucker's hook, right? This motherfucker literally gets hooked. His friend comes up, fucking unhooks him immediately, and I'm right next to the fucking gen that's right next to the hook. I'm literally 20 seconds away from having it done. He wasn't gonna die. You know, like fucking, like that was a fucking unnecessary unhook. You didn't need to put yourself in harm's fucking way for it. And like fucking, like I was right there. So not only that, so you're bringing him back to the area where I'm fucking like on the last gen for an unhook that I could have gotten. You could have leashed him away, let me finish the gen. I could have grabbed dude and then fucking done. So you know what? Boom, I'm done. I'm finishing without you guys. Fuck that. Doors open. Gens are done. And I did fucking like 3 or 4 of them.
Yep. People panic and make split-second decisions, fortunately.
Like, is there certain things you shouldn't do? Yes. Is there certain things that, like, when it happens, like, you know, this is, like, the order of operations of what you need to do? Yeah. But, like, fucking, like, just, like, these unnecessary, like, fucking, like, you know, if I get hooked and dude is standing right there or, like, just turns around, give it 15 seconds. See if he's gonna double back, you know?
That's the thing, but at the time it makes sense, but guy probably didn't even think about it.
Right.
It's just like, oh, a hook, go get it. And I do have one thing I want to test out sometime with you, though. You know your pallet perk that lets you reset your pallet?
Any means necessary, yeah.
I want to try trapping a pallet, having you reset it, and seeing if it pulls the trap off or not.
Okay.
That way, if you're getting chased again, if you drop the pallet, if it's still there. Does that make sense?
Right.
They might not see it and kick it immediately. But I'm wondering, since you have to set it on a drop pallet, if it will reset it or not. Because it might just completely disable your ability to reset it, or it removes the trap. And both of those things I can kind of see happening. But I hope it works, like, once you reset it, it's just on it. That'd be really funny if we could just set traps on like 3 or 4 different pallets in an area. Then if you're being ran there, then you can just...
So I don't run it all the time, but with something in mind like that, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind running it. I ran it initially because fucking, like, I waste a lot of pallets, or I did at least.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at not wasting them, because I started realizing that, like, you know, they don't respawn. I always thought they did. They do not.
Yeah, which there are perks that let you generate... You make fragile pallets. They actually let you create pallets. It's the way I've been kind of building builds now is I'll go into a custom game solo, and all the perks are unlocked in that one. And then you can kind of go in and sort it by whatever type of thing you want. I gotta stop and get gas. I'm very sad I don't have my headphones today. But you forget stuff sometimes. It happens. Alright, I guess go hit up this speedway real quick. Green usually means go, my guy. Thank you. Oh, no, never mind. What is going on with this guy? There he goes.
I thought I had that. I thought I had that drop. Bubba.
Oh yeah, thanks. Alright, but I'm happy I at least got one pallet saving up on her
Yeah, we never get those. They're hard.
Yep. Well, they know. That's the problem. He didn't see me. I actually got the jump on him. They see you, they're gonna be like, nah, I ain't falling for that.
Right.
And immediately walk out of it. It's the one time that like they didn't see us and we could get away with it.
For sure. Yeah, pallet stuns are one of those things that like, and if you do it too early, it doesn't count. And I mean, it's right place, right time. Not to mention, the only one of us that ever runs background player is Connor, and he doesn't run it often.
I run background player a good amount as well. But the only specifically when I'm running a Saboteur build, though. Sad, it's blaring music. All right. Guess a good place to throw away some trash.
Did you have lunch already?
I did not. When I get back, I'll see how everybody's at, and I might just take my lunch break. I'm like 40 minutes out.
What time did you get there?
7 a.m., I think. I was up by 6, got to work at 7. Should only be like a 7 to 8 hour day at most. I only had 2 stops on the route today. This isn't even an actual route. I've been running runbacks. Went to Plainfield and to Danville. Make sure that I've yet to put regular fuel in this diesel truck. I still do not want to be the one that does it. Hopefully it prints out a receipt for me so I don't have to go inside to get the dang thing. But I definitely want to try that pallet perk thing out sometime. That'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah, like the reset, yeah.
Yeah, because if it hides it, because the trap goes on top of the pallet. So if we could put it back up and it stays on, they can't see it. They don't know it's there. And if we keep doing that to the killer, they're gonna stop picking pallets and they're gonna stop it. Which buys you more time to get away. But there we go. That gas. Yeah, it actually turned a receipt. Nice. Do that. Don't you love people who ride bicycles in busy road?
No! Get on the sidewalk!
Aren't they the best person ever for holding up traffic for 15 minutes just so they can drive a bike down a busy street?
No, fuck that. Get on the sidewalk.
Right. There's sidewalks everywhere. If there's not, I get it, to like get to a spot where there's not, but some people just don't care. So, well, I'm a bike, I have the right away. Like, well, yes, you technically do, but you need to be an asshole about it.
death for you, man. Sorry, pal. I'm across the map and you're on fucking your DOH.
You can only help with what you can help with. Oh, that lady just screwed me from turning. Stuck. All right, 30 minutes from the warehouse. Go.
It's actually like perfect timing.
Yeah.
Do the fucking gen, you stupid bitch. He like stops doing the gen and stares at me because I blew one skill check. It's like you're fucking taking longer on shit now because fucking you're stupid.
People miss skill check.
Right, it happens. It literally happens.
Now if you do it like 3 times in a row,
Right.
I'm leaving.
I don't blame you on that. Yes, there's obviously a fucking point where, like, yeah, you know, if I was just blowing him left and right, for sure. But, like, I blew one. And dude literally stopped and, like, stared at me. It's like, I'm better at gens than you are. I don't even know you, and I can tell you I'm better at gens than you are. Shut up. Come on. Yeah, right by the time you get back to the warehouse, probably jump off here, let the dogs out, and head to work. Supposed to be at work at 2.
It should give you enough time to get there then.
I swing by McDonald's and grab something quick on the way in.
McChickens with cheese. Cheese.
I only eat the hot and spicy McChickens because I feel like it's a higher quality chicken. I know that's probably mental, but like, I don't like regular McChickens.
Gotcha. It's probably just better. It's probably just better seasonings in there. So when they mix those in, they probably have to make the breading thicker on them. Just to make sure it stays.
Yeah, I prefer the McCrispies.
Oh, the McCrispy ones, yeah.
Which is
Those
like,
ones are better, I believe.
yeah, they're more like the Chick-fil-A style filet, like breast filet. You know what I mean? Like they're not
Yeah.
a chicken nugget that's There's a reason they charge like $1.50 for the McChickens or whatever.
Not the police reported ahead. Yep, there they are. I also think it'd be funny if we all ran mirror image at some point. It's when you do 20% of a gen's progress, you can put an illusion on the generator. Just put one on every single generator. They'd be freaking out. You can also put them on totems and chests. I don't think exit gates though. That would be really funny to put on an exit gate, though.
Fucking Iron Maiden.
Oh, it's a ruthless perk. One of the Legion ones. I use it on Dredge, though.
God, fuck Trickster.
Daggers.
Yes.
He does get a lot of daggers.
I think that's just a bullshit one. I think the amount that come out is just insane.
Yeah. It is an awful lot of them.
I'm probably just gonna chill here for the remainder of the time that I'm on. I'm probably not gonna queue up another game. Sit on here for like another 15 minutes and then head on out. Really don't want to go today.
Yeah, but think about the money. Money buys McChicken Krispies.
Yeah.
does, it does.
It's just one of those things right now where there's just drama going on.
At work,
Yeah.
that's no fun. Nothing that can resolve it.
I don't really want to get too into it because we're on live stream, but
Yeah, fair.
let's just say that like it's interpersonal issues.
Gotcha. So it's more like person
I'll
to person inside the place.
Yeah, I'll tell you off stream. Like I said, I don't really want to get into it about my work on live stream, but there's just a lot of little things going on right now that are
Sure, for
happening
sure.
that don't need to happen, and you know, yeah. I said I'll tell you off live stream.
Sounds good. Chat some other time about it.
Yeah, and it just sucks because it creates an environment that's not exactly exciting to be in or like fun to be in when that shit's going on. And it's not a constant, but it's like when it does happen, it's very like
Irritating.
it's more like I don't really want to be here for this. Like this has nothing to do with
Yeah,
me, and like I don't really want to. I don't know. Can we all just work and then go home?
that's it. You gotta keep your personal stuff away from your work stuff. People refer to work as your second family, which you usually spend more time with that family than your first family.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, and I like my boss. Like I actually do like my boss a lot. Super nice guy. He invited me to, you know, 4th of July. I don't know if I'm gonna go because I usually do stuff like for my own 4th of July and everything. Um, but either way it goes, super nice guy.
That's good at least.
Super nice guy, hardworking guy too. Like he shows up for all of his shit all the time, but there's been a little things happening behind the scenes and stuff that's just not been kosher. But anyways, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's made me not want to necessarily go in today. Just I mean, like I it should be fine. Today should be actually a fine day, given
yeah.
who's gonna be there and what's all going on. But it's just
Yeah.
I'm tired. I closed up shop last night there, and I was there from like 6 p.m. to about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Which today will not be that long. I'm only there from like 2 to 9. And honestly,
Yeah.
it's gonna be more like 8:45, 8:30, whenever Sean comes back there. As long as Sean's set up, they'll just let me kick rocks.
Gotcha.
The guy I work with, he's gonna be showing up at like 7 p.m. tonight. But when he gets in, he's gonna serve for a little bit, and then after he's done serving, that's when around like 8:30 he's supposed to come back behind the bar. So, and then I will be relieved. I can pay out my people, and then I can get the fuck out of there. And then I do not work tomorrow, which is sweet. So I probably will be on live stream later tonight too. Do you work tomorrow?
I do. I got to be in at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay. So by the time I
And
get
then
home and I'm streaming, you'll probably be crashed.
might be, unless I get off here and take a nap after work. Sometimes I do that. It depends
Uh,
on how I feel. If I know if I'm gonna oversleep, I'll just take a nap in advance usually.
I'll be home at like 9:30, 10 at the latest.
Yeah, we'll see. I might be up. Come on. There's zero reason you should be stopped right now. I'm pretty over the construction. I don't have a single path from work to home that doesn't contain construction sites.
Mm-hmm.
It's not at least 30 minutes out of the way. Or weaving through tons of neighborhoods. I guess I need to get over at some point. See if they'll allow me over. Thank you, guy. You rock. Some semi drivers are just so nice. He didn't have to let me over, but he knew nobody else would, so he stopped. What a dude.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna cut the stream. But I will. I'm gonna call you right after this, Charlie. But I'm gonna cut the stream there. But later on, guys, I'll be on later.